Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to our undersea adventure in Abzu, where we are just here to relax, to take it easy. Also to follow this chain, because it appears to be an environmental object noteworthy of attention, despite the fact that this area is highly populated by chains and statues. Let's take a look around first. It looks like there's a drone stuck up here, so we will grab that. Hello, turtle. We'll probably need the drone to cross some foliage at some point. There's probably also a part where I can maybe meditate, but there's also a lot of things going on in this environment right now. So I'm not entirely... It's one of those things where there's just so much stuff happening that it can make it tricky to figure out exactly where you're supposed to go next. I'm underwater, and I pulled a chain, which caused the chain to go and activate a small waterfall still underwater. Which probably means that there's another one of them in that light over there. Is there a bottom to this area? There kind of is, but it doesn't necessarily look like it's meant to be explored. Like, there's this statue here, but I'm pretty sure it's non-interactable. I'm sure either of those things were actually words. Maybe. Actually, never mind, there is stuff here. Like this... squid. Hey, buddy. And this other drone. Hello. Join me in jolly cooperation. But in regards to Abzu, like I said in the previous video, the objective here is to essentially just kind of take things slow. The last game I played for this channel was all about speed. So I figured Abzu would be one of the perfect games to just slow things down. To take things easy. At least for a couple videos. Hang around with some sea turtles. Look at some fish. And just have a good time. While also enjoying very dramatic scenery with a lot of pretty colors. Also, that's the statue I'm looking for, way up top there, to meditate. And it looks like I can release more fish over here. Actually, not necessarily just fish, because turtles did emerge from one. Scalloped hammerhead. And then I already went down there to pull the chain, I presume. I think. Let's see what is down here. Nope, nope. Keep going straight down. There we go. Is that a seashell? I think this is a seashell. We're probably not going to pick up all of the seashells. But if I see one, I will definitely pick it up. But for the moment, let us perform our promised meditation upon this shark statue, as is the way of our people. and meditate on wahoo and silky shark. And a sunfish. And a cow-nose ray. Are these real fish? Scalloped hammerhead we've seen. Scalloped hammerhead again. I'm trying to get at the mantis. Let's see if we can... Blue surgeonfish. I'm trapped in now the river of fish. There's no escape. Blue streak rosse. There we... Maybe? Yes. Yeah, there's the cow-nose ray. There was the other ray that I'd like to... There's... It's right there. No. I'm not aiming for... Actually, what are those? What are these, are those sea lions? Manatee! Yeah! Excellent! Now let's try to go after that other ray, the blue one. Golden trevelle. Nope. I was not aiming for that scalloped hammerhead. Where is the thing that I was aiming for? Oh, there's a turtle. Can I go after the turtle? Wow. Golden trevelle? I guess not. Can we go after that turtle? The controls are vaguely... Like, they have a vague awareness of what you're trying to do. No. Even if they don't necessarily cooperate. Although I think it's just a lot of mechanics that are going behind the scenes. Like, the switching from fish to fish. Like, there has to be some sort of maybe hidden cursor that I'm not aware of, or that the game isn't really presenting. Because there's a lot of fish to choose from, and that could also be the issue. No. It's just that ray. Or maybe I can't even select that specific fish. Oh, hold on. Can I, if I overlap these fish, that does not work. Okay, I think I'm getting closer. No, that's farther. Alright, I'm gonna give it... Oh, no. Here we go. There we go, finally. Eagle Ray. That took a few tries. Now, the thing we're trying to do is get into that gate. That gate is powered by a couple chains. Those chains look like they disappear into this cave. And this cave leads somewhere, presumably, as all caves do. But there is some foliage, so I will definitely need my drone buddies to clear the way. Or at the very least, one drone buddy. Excellent. The way forward has been unlocked. We can move on from this area of fish to another aquatic area, teeming with even more aquatic life. One thing that I don't really I'm not really big into fishing myself, and one thing, though, there's one thing that I don't do often enough that I wish I actually took the time to do more, and that is visit indoor aquariums. I like the look of an indoor aquarium. The lighting, the giant tanks of water. Like an outdoor, like you go to SeaWorld and it's just a park. It doesn't really have that. It doesn't have that the aesthetic quality that I'm looking for when it comes to zoos of fish. Let's see. Anything in here? What is in here? What kind of sea life can we unleash? Lionfish. Well, you best not trust those fish with anything important, because they're always lying. I will be here, not all night, just for like the next 20 or so minutes. I bring to you only my D material. No C, no B, definitely no A because it doesn't exist. Oh, hold on, shark. And that's the big one. That's the robot-eating shark. But he keeps wanting to swim away. The big confrontation against the robot-eating shark is going to have to wait until later on. Like, the entire idea of viewing fish is, like, going back to the idea between the indoor aquarium and the outdoor zoo, like SeaWorld, is how do you view, or should I say, like, viewing the animals is probably, should be considered a secondary trait, versus, say, how do you maintain the habitats of the animals who live there, which would always be step one, and then step two becomes how do you view them. And if the habitat isn't large enough for the animal, if, like, having, like, fish especially can be tricky. I had a friend of mine who, I have multiple friends of mine, should I say, who keep various aquariums in their homes, and they have had issues with introducing different species of fish together. So if you have a larger zoo, like, how do you essentially create enough space in order to feature the feature enough habitats to have these fish coexist without per se eating each other, while also being viewable to an audience because you have to make money on tickets. If you don't have a viewable habitat, then you just have a body of water with fish in it. It's just a man-made body of water. The fish were doing better in their original source. What have we here? I wonder exactly what I thought of this game when I actually played it for the first time. So this would have been on the PS4, which would have been between 2013 to 2021. I don't really remember whether I really was into this game when it was new. And I think part of it is due to its take on, I guess, more indirect storytelling. It was a slower-paced game, and maybe I wasn't really in the right headspace for it. For example, there's another game that was very critically acclaimed. Oh, before we actually go about that, let us look at the walls because we are back inside ancient civilization. Huh. Alright. It looks as though there's that energy source beneath the water. That it seems like they were kind of collecting. That manna from heaven sort of deal. So anyway, there's this critical darling of a game. You may have heard of it. It is called Papers, Please. I hated the experience of playing it. Oh, hold on. We were getting distracted. Am I essential? So this might not actually be an ancient civilization. This might be like I may be just like a ancestor of the civilization that came through here. And what I'm doing is giving back life. That's why I'm able to give a life back to the structures. Is that this is home? I hated the experience of playing Papers, Please. Because at the time I was working a very specific job. And I would go to work and customers, it was a retail job, customers would come in and I would ask them questions and they would constantly give the wrong answers, not be prepared. And then I would come home from that job and I would start playing Papers, Please, and I would deal with these people in line who are in that same boat. So it made it feel even more frustrating because it kind of continued my most frustrating aspects of that current job. But first, let us talk about the bonnet fish and the nautilus and the bonnet head shark. We got into its bonnet headspace. Can I even pronounce that? Coelacanth? Coelacanth? The green moray eel. How does it go? There's a specific joke that was passed on by Twitter and Reddit, possibly. When you're down in the sea and a fish touches your knee, that's amore. I'll stop now. Oh, what have we now? Oh, it's a clownfish. Juvenile emperor anglefish. So yeah, I don't think I was in the particularly best headspace when I played Papers, Please. So I don't think I was really able to enjoy it as much as I could have. Also, is it just me, or does it seem like they're... like this shark isn't just any shark, but almost like a king shark, so to speak. This apex predator is seemingly also kind of being worshipped by these people. So yeah, at the time I might not have necessarily been looking for what I got. Whereas now, playing this fits where my head is at, where I'd like to be. And then alternatively, you could argue there's the actual method of play that comes with doing these recordings for YouTube versus just playing it by myself in silence. Like, even the Da Vinci Code for the PlayStation 2 is a little bit more interesting when you're also trying to talk it out. But where are we now? Another part of the ocean, another part of this connected series of tunnels and caves. Oh, hello. You seem to be a whale. Are you a blue whale, a sperm whale? One of the whales? My knowledge about whales is not that great. I think those are the only two whales that come to mind. I think I've done more research independently on what happens to beached whales more than I have in regards to, like, the whales themselves, who just kind of, like, swallow tons of fish in their gaping maw. Why, hello. Oh, there's also the humpback whale. That's also a type of whale. Ah! Okay, I'm not being eaten by a whale. Came a little bit close, though. Why, hello. Hello. Yes, you are majestic as all hell. Keep up the good work. All of that effort and time that you've put into your spinning classes has not been wasted. Ooh, hello. You know, I was talking about triangles and pyramids. Oh, no. That's... all of that seems bad. None of that sounded very good at all. Let's avoid those things, because they sound evil. A goblin shark. Oh, that one is crashed. There's also a skeleton crew working this area. Oh, I think I might know where I'm supposed to go next. Aside from this hole to bring out whatever sea life is in it. The Tomopteris. Thank you, Tomopteris, for showing up today. Your contributions... oh, no. Oh, huh. Interesting. No, that's... both of these ways seem bad. Can I... does this count? It does count. Excellent. Ah. Excellent. It also deactivates mines. I appreciate that feature. As that makes my escape much more convenient. Huh. How do I get in here? Probably gonna have to go up. There we go. Avoid the extremely evil-looking pyramids. Upside-down pyramids. That are flashing warning lights and sounds. Although that is good game design when you're like, I want to create something that looks evil so that people can just see it and know that it's bad. They don't have to question, like, you don't have to do any trial and error. Anglerfish. You can just see it and know that it's up to no good. Now, here's the question. Is there a meditation spot in this area? Or shall I just carry on? Oh, there is in fact a meditation spot. Let us go meditate for just a little bit. Look at some fish. Such as the flabby whalefish, who we are fat-shaming in the name, I think. And the flabby whalefish. But don't forget the flabby whalefish. And the Tumapterus. The Tumapterus. The goblin shark. Hopefully not related to the green goblin shark that's been terrorizing New York City. Humboldt squid. The blobfish. And one more fish. Let's round out the day with one more fish. The Humboldt squid. Excellent choice. Alright, which way was the exit? I think it was to the left. Maybe? Or was it to the right? Or was it behind me? Oh, nope, it's straight ahead. Where we will follow... This actually kind of presents an interesting sort of direction for your character, as you're always kind of following in the path of the... Oh, hello. I didn't see you. The path of the king shark. Like, oh, hello. The king shark got trapped. We shall help free you, king shark. Even though you ate our robot buddy. Because this isn't a tale of revenge, this isn't going to end with me suddenly getting a gun and then shooting an oxygen tank shoved in between the teeth of King Shark, causing it to explode. Hello. I was just passing through your smokestack factories here, where you produce your whatever it is you work on. Also, I've got to hand it to the game design here. Essentially, like, the whales are not just there to look good, but they also kind of guide the player's attention. Like, you know that you're supposed to swim down because your eyesight follows the whales as they go on their path downward. Kind of similar to, that's okay, I can live with that. Kind of similar to how, I remember, like, Opa. They were discussing Half-Life and the idea of just putting a light somewhere. And if there's a light source, use that to guide the player. Why, hello there. How are you? Don't mind me, I'm just passing through with my headlamp. To hopefully light up this darkened region of the sea. Perhaps this time allied with the King Shark. As we have done a good thing. But yeah, there's a lot to be said in regards to how do you direct player attention to something. And even if it's something as simple as movement, as light, there are plenty of games that, especially of this generation, where there's just so much going on screen that it can be very difficult to figure out exactly where you're supposed to go next. Doom Eternal is a game that I think of more often because of that. Since I spend a lot of time in its platform sections looking at the map, trying to figure where exactly the game wants me to go. Excellent. Breathed some life, brought some light. Everybody's happy. Well, except for the fish that live specifically in darkened places. They probably aren't happy. But still. We're all having a good time. And this is where I came from, presumably? Oh no, this is a meditation spot. Let us meditate and gaze upon these fish. We've already seen the Nautilus. Let's try to find that squid. There's the moon jellyfish. The giant squid. Excellent. Now where are we going? The hatchet fish. Okay. Oh, hello. No. Don't go all the way to the moon jellyfish. Go to the one with the light. Oh. No, those are just hatchet fish. Nobody wants to look at you. And those are just more hatchet fish. Where can I find... There. There we go. The angler fish. Excellent. Alright, let us stop meditating. Get the hell out of here. Move on with our lives. Look to new sea floors and seabeds. And fish types. Going deeper and deeper still. This game has an interesting sense of, like, dislocation in regards to, like, where you are in the world. Like, I suppose it doesn't necessarily matter. You're in this kind of just uncompromising giant ocean. Well. Not to mention, this leads to other questions like who actually put all of these mines and built these gates. Like, is it directly related to you? Is it somebody else? Regardless of such, I think we're going to stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.